Hello students, hope you are doing fine. I think till now you have already read the statistical mechanics notes and watched the lectures which I have already sent you previously. Now in this lecture we are going to discuss some problems or some examples of statistical mechanics. The examples are already given in the notes. Now you can check the notes and while watching this video. So we are going to share it first. Okay, though, so the first problem was, so while doing such problems, the first thing is to read the question very carefully and know that what they are asking. So the first question is find out the different microstates and macrostates of a system of three particles distributed in three shells, assuming the particles to be number one indistinguishable and then number two distinguishable. So first, I think for our betterment, we will do the distinguishable case, then we will move on to the indistinguishable case. Distinguishable means that you can tag the particles differently, you can identify them. Okay, so first the macrostate. So what do you mean by macrostate? Macrostate means specification of the macroscopic parameters. So we have to specify n the number of particles, v the volume, and e the energy of the particles. Similarly, what is the microstate? It is the specification of total number of possible ways corresponding to a specific value of the set n, v, and e. Now here V and E is fixed, we will not talk about that. So the macrostate and the microstates will be defined only by N, that is the number of particles in each cell. So for, as I said earlier, we will do the distinguishable case first, then it will be easier to do the indistinguishable case. So we will move on to the distinguishable. So we have three cells and there are three particles, namely A, B, and C. I have named them differently because the particles are distinguishable. Now let us discuss about the microstate and macrostates. First, the macrostates. So the first macrostate is defined by 1, 1, 1. That means there will be one particle in each of the cells. Cell 1, cell 2, cell 3, all of them have one particle each. So if 111 be the macrostate, what will be the corresponding microstates? So there will be total 6 combinations possible: ABC, ACB, BCA, BAC, CAB, and CBA. So 6 combinations are possible. So there are 6 microstates corresponding to the macrostate 111. Similarly, the next macrostate will be 210. That means cell 1 has 2 particles, cell 2 has 1 particle, and cell 3 has 0 particles. What will be the number of such microstates? The number will be 3, given by the formula factorial n by factorial n1 n factorial n2 factorial n3, where n is equal to n1 plus n2 plus n3. Look here, n1 gives you the number of particles in the first cell, n2 is the number of particles in the second cell, and n3 is the number of particles in the third cell. So by this formula you can get the number of microstates corresponding to a particular macrostate. If the macrostate be 120, let us talk about the third one. 120 means cell 1 has 1, cell 2 has 2, and cell 3 has 0. So you look here, the cell 1 has A, cell 2 has B and C, and cell 3 has 0. Similarly, in the next microstate, cell 1 has B, cell 2 has CA, cell 3 has no particle. In the third one, Cell 1 has C, cell 2 has A and B, and cell 3 has no particle. So the total combination is 3, and so on. Now if you look at the rest of the table, you can see that there are various combinations of particles in each cell. So this column will be the macrostates, and this column, which has the details of which particle is in which cell, these are the microstates of the system. So the total number of microstates will be, you add the fourth column, if you add them you will get ultimately 27, which is nothing but 3 to the power 3, where 3 is number of cells and the next 3 is number of particles. Now once we are done with the distinguishable particles, now we move on to indistinguishable particle. So indistinguishable particle means we cannot differentiate them at all. That is why we have taken only A and A. So all are same to me, A, B, C. That is why I have written only one name, which will be A. So how many macrostates will be possible? First, 1, 1, 1. That means cell 1 has 1, 2 has 1, and 3 has 1 particle each. So the microstate corresponding to this state will be only one, A. No combinations, no more combination will be there. The next macrostate, cell 1 has 2, cell 2 has 1, and cell 3 has 0 particles. So the possible microstate again will be 1, A, 0. Similarly, you will see that every macrostate will have only one microstate corresponding to them, as the particles have become indistinguishable. Okay, so I think the problem is clear. Now I will go to the next problem. In the next problem, the problem is two particles are to be distributed in 3 cells. So we have 2 particles and 3 cells. Find out the total number of possible ways, both from formula and in tabular form, if the particles follow MB statistics, BE statistics, and FD statistics. Now in this case, you have to do both the tabular form and use the formula for finding out the number of microstates. So the formula you already know is very clear, and you have to memorize it for now. And you use the formula, you will just get the result. But you can easily verify the result by tabular form also, or vice versa. So for Maxwell-Boltzmann case, the formula is given by factorial n by factorial ni into gi to the power ni. Here gi is number of states is 3, ni is number of particles is 2, and capital N is total number of particles, which is again 2. So here a box does not have any subsections, that is why ni and n both are same. So we will use this formula. Ultimately factorial to eventually cancel out. We will have only 3 to the power 2 equal to 9. In many of the problems which are given in your level, it is seen that there is no subsections of the box. So practically we get only gi to the power ni type of term as the number of possible ways for Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics. So the number of microstates for Maxwell-Boltzmann is 9. If you put it in the formula of Bose-Einstein, you get factorial ni plus factorial of ni plus gi minus 1 divided by factorial ni into factorial gi minus 1. You put it in the formula, you get 2. Similarly for Fermi-Dirac statistics, you get 3. Now we will check how is this correct or not. So for MB statistics, we have the particles. Remember, for MB, the particles are distinguishable. For Bose-Einstein and Fermi-Dirac, the particles are indistinguishable. That is the main difference between them. So if the particles are distinguishable, I can label them as A and B. Now here look at the combinations. Cell 1 has AB, cell 2 has no particle. Cell 1 has 0, cell 2 has AB, cell 3 has no particle. So if you in look in the arrangement, it will be clear to you, I think. So see it yourself, and only these combinations are possible. So we will have only 9 combinations or 9 microstates corresponding to MB statistics. Now, if the particles follow Bose-Einstein statistics, what will happen? There will be no A and B. They will be same. So we will name them both A and A. So from combination, so 3 combinations will be deducted. So cell 1 has A, cell 2 has A, cell 3 has A. Cell 1 AB, cell 2 AB, cell 3 AB. These combinations are there. These combinations becomes the first 3 combinations change to the first 3. Now among the next 6 combinations of Maxwell-Boltzmann, the last 6, they are reduced to 3 combinations for Bose-Einsteins, because if you interchange AB, you will get BA, but if you interchange A, you will get eventually the same combination. That is why we have only 6 combinations for Bose-Einstein statistics. Further, modification is done in Fermi-Dirac statistics. What is the difference in Bose-Einstein and Fermi-Dirac? Fermi-Dirac statistics means the particles will be fermions and they follow Pauli's exclusion principle, which means that one cell can contain maximum 1 particle, not more than 1. That is why the double filling states, that means cell 1 having A, is absent in here. So these first 3 states of Bose-Einstein, this will be missing in case of Fermi-Dirac. We will have only the last 3 states where cell 1 has A, 2 has A, 3 0, cell 1 A, cell 2 0, cell 3 A, cell 1 0, cell 2 A, cell 3 A. Thus, you can get the number of possible ways both from formula and from tables in case of Maxwell-Boltzmann, Bose-Einstein and Fermi-Dirac statistics. Now we move on to the third problem. Okay. Third problem is also a similar kind of problem. Only difference is that here I have put a constraint which says that the total energy of the system will be 3 units. So I have 4 cells having 4 different energy levels, 0, 1, 2, 3. So if cell 1 has 0 unit of energy, cell 2 has 1 unit, cell 3 has 2 units, and cell 4 has 3 units of energy. Now you have to find out the macrostates and microstates if the particles obey MB statistics, B statistics, and FD statistics, so that the total energy of the system remains 3 units. So we have a restraint here. So for MB statistics, let the 3 particles are A, B, and C, and the energy unit is E. So what can be the possible macrostates? Possible macrostates will be 2 particle in 0 level, 1 particle is in 3E level. This means that 2001 means 2 particle in level 0, 0 particle in level 1, 0 particle in level 2, 0 particle in level 3E. Sorry, 1 particle in level 3E. So 2 particle in level 0 and 1 particle in level 3E. How many combinations can be possible? Only 3. Similarly, if we move on to the next macro state 1110, that means 0 level has one particle, 1 level has one particle, 2 level has one particle, and 3e level has 0 particles. So how many combinations are possible? So this will be the total number of combinations. So it will be 6. And we move on to the next macro state, which has 0 3 0 0, means 0 particle in 0 level, 3 particle in 1 level, 0 particle in 2e level, and 0 particle in 3 level. How many combinations are possible? Only one. 0 ABC 0 0. So the total number of microstates will be 3 plus 6 plus 1, which is equal to 10. Here 9 is written, so do the correction, it will be 10. Now we move on to Bose-Einstein statistics. As I already said, there will be no ABC, only all are named A, and A. And the total energy has to be 3E. So what will be the macrostates? The macrostates will be same because they does not differentiate between the names of the particles. So the first macrostate 1 1 1 0, that means one particle in 0, 1 in 1, 1 in 2, and 0 in 3. So number of combinations will be 1. So the number of microstates 1. Similarly for 2001, 2 particle in 0 level, 1 particle in 3e level, the microstate will be 1. For 0300, that means 3 particles in this level, in one level, all rest has 0 particles, the microstate will be 1. Now before going to FD, can you tell me what will be the macrostate for FD? Look here, among them, only the first one, 1110, has one particle in each state. Rest of them, the 2001 has 2 particles in 0 state, 0300 has 3 particles in 1 state. Both of them will be excluded from the Fermi-Dirac statistics because they follow Pauli's exclusion principle. As you see, for FD statistics, we have only one macrostate and corresponding one microstate. Okay, I think with these 3 examples, the concept of macrostate and microstate is clear to you. Now we move on to the next problem, which says that calculate the density of states for an electron with energy 5 electron volt, constant to move in a cubical box of length 0.5 mm. Density of states, that means you have to find out GE equal to this. All the values are given. V is given, C equation 7.41. Okay, 8 pi V. Now, from the cubical box of length 0.5 mm, you can find out the value of V. The energy is given 5 electron volt, convert it to joules and put all of them in the formula here, you will get GE. So that is the required density of states. Now move on to the next problem. Calculate the probability of finding an electron with energy 6 electron volt in an electron gas at 1000 degrees centigrade if the Fermi energy of the gas is 5 electron volt. So the probability of finding an electron is given by the distribution function FEI. So if you have to find out the FEI, all these values are given. Probability of finding an electron with energy 6 electron volt. That means EI will be 6 electron volt converted to joules. EF is the Fermi energy, which is 5 electron volt converted to joules. K is the Boltzmann constant. T is given 1000 degrees centigrade converted to Kelvin. And put them in the formula. you will get the required probability. Again, all the values are given. It is a reverse problem of problem number 5. So probability is given, temperature is given, energy is given. You have to find out the Fermi energy. So 5 electron volt should be the answer. Yeah, that comes. Now, this type of problem comes in the exam. Calculate the Fermi energy for metallic silver, assuming each atom of silver contains a single free electron, given density of silver, atomic weight of silver. So first you have to find out. So first, just write down the formula. EF equal to h square by 8n, 3n by pi to the power 2 by 3, where h is constant, m is the mass of electron, pi is constant, n is the number density of electrons. That is how many electrons are there in one unit volume. That is why you have to find out n by v. N is equal to n by v equals to 6.023 into 10 to the power 23, which is the Avogadro number, divided by the atomic weight of silver into the density, which will give you the number of electrons per unit volume. We have directly written the Avogadro number because each silver atom has one single free electron. If any other atoms were given which has more than one free electron, suppose some metal has two free electrons, then the number density will just be doubled. You have to multiply it by 2. So 2 into Avogadro number divided by the atomic weight into density. Now as it has only one, we have just multiplied it by 1. So you get the number density, put it in the formula, you will get eventually the Fermi energy. One more Fermi energy problem is given. I think by now you are able to do it on your own. Okay. So you read the examples carefully, and if any problem comes out and if you have any difficulty in understanding the solutions, then you write it in the comment section, ask the question. I will try to clarify it there. Okay. So we stop here and thank you.